Hey, Otis. I know every player is going to have options in terms of after the season, whether they have another year of eligibility or whatnot. But I mean, assuming this is your senior year, so this is going to be your final month, I guess, at UCF. Possibly, has that hit you yet? Has the time flown by, or have you even going to give thought to something like that as you kind of get into the final month?
Um, yeah, time has really flew by. It feels like I was literally just getting here and doing the National Signing Day for 2017 photo shoot. So uh, I didn't really realize it until I think this bye week when I realized I had 3 games left of my senior year.
Otis, you've been more kind of out in the backfield, doing more as a tailback this year than maybe in slot in the past years. Has that been something you've enjoyed more, or is that by? And Josh Heupel said it was kind of because you guys had lost the AK. What have you enjoyed that more, being in the backfield than the slot position?
Um, Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me as long as I get the ball in my hands. It's just different ways. I feel more natural at running back. I grew up playing running back, so I just learned how to be savvy in the backfield and get different things done. But this year, like I said before, I really wanted to improve in my pass blocking. And this year, I felt like I had a chance to. I put on a little weight, honed in on the techniques, and I really want to be able to show that.
Hey Otis, your mom has been sharing a lot of Twitter posts about voting for you for an award, the Paul Hornon Award. Talk about that and your relationship with your mom and how it's grown over your time in college. I know she's a big supporter of you. How have you guys maybe grown together over the last 4 years?
Um, I don't really think that we've grown. I think that it's just more that social media has become more of a thing. Me and my mom, growing up, me and my mom, we've always been really tight. She's always been a huge supporter of me. She used to go to my football games knowing she had to go to work at night. She used to take a sacrifice to not take a nap and be able to watch me play. So we've always been really tight. I think that social media has amplified it a little bit more over the past couple of years. Um, my dad was in the military, so he was gone a lot of the time. So she was the father figure at times. So I think that her being tough on me and me showing that I listen is really making her proud. So that I think that's why she's so adamant on social media about me now.
Otis, when you look at the rushing offense last two games, it's about 600 yards of rushing in the last 2 weeks or the last two opponents. What has enabled you guys to be so successful as a team on the ground?
Um, I think it's everyone being healthy. Everyone's healthy. We have all hands on deck. Uh, in the running back room, we take pride in knowing the scheme and knowing what the defense want to do and try to avoid from us being able to do so. In the running back room, me, Greg, Ben, even the younger guys, we push the younger guys to understand the schemes. We really been honing into everything that the offensive line has been doing. We're trying to catch the calls that the offensive line are doing, even for the run game. So we pretty much know where to hit and how it's going to hit. The play calling has been great for these last couple of games, especially with the unloaded box that we've been going against. It's just pretty much been by nature that we've been able to do it. It's nothing too special that we have been doing, but nothing differently that we've been doing.
Otis, stat-wise, you guys have been at the very top of the different statistical charts, total offense. I know Dylan's been there at quarterback, Marlon at receiver. Do you guys talk about? I mean, obviously your focus is on winning the individual games, but do you talk about wanting maybe to prove to the nation that you have the number one offense in college football? Is that something that you guys talk about or even think about that you want to continue to try to prove that week by week?
Nah, we just worry about winning. Honestly, I didn't know that we were number one in the nation for offense until I got tagged on an Instagram post. So that was news to me. Um, I knew that we had a prolific offense. Our offense is great. We have players everywhere that can make plays. We have a great quarterback. We have a great offensive lineman. We have great receivers, and we have great running backs. So I think that's the standard for us to be able to prove that that we're doing good. But as far as stat wise, I don't think we really pay attention to it.
How you doing, Otis?
How you doing?
So after the running game's performance against Houston, what have you been seeing from out of both yourself and the rest of the running back group as they've gone throughout the season? What have you seen improve with them?
I'm not really sure if anything improved. Like I said, I think we got really detailed with the game plan that we had, and we took it serious. We took the Houston game more serious as a running back room, just to show that we have running backs that can do it. We have me, Greg, Ben. We have the younger guys. We really wanted to get the younger guys in to be able to show that they can do it as well. It's kind of like a competition. We don't know our stats during the game. We just know that we have big runs and we want to keep on pushing the tempo.
But as you mentioned, you're developing as a better pass blocker. Both you and Greg seem to have gotten a lot better on that this year. Is that a sense of pride for you guys to not just be able to run the football, but also to protect Dylan in the pocket?
Yeah, that's something we talk about every day in meetings. Just being able to protect the quarterback. If we protect the quarterback, then we should be able to slice up any defense in the country. We have great receivers. We have a great quarterback. It's our job. We take it personal. We don't want to give up sacks as a running back group. We're smaller. We're a smaller running back group than a lot of teams in the country. So we don't want any linebackers to think that it'll be a walkthrough to get a sack, especially in our hand.
Otis, obviously we haven't seen a whole lot of Johnny Richardson this year, but we know that he impressed you at least in camp with some of the stuff that UCF released when they had you mic'd up during one of the scrimmages. What can you say about Johnny and his future here at UCF?
Johnny's gonna be great. We're walking him through learning the playbook. I'm just trying to get him more detailed and learning everything, the scheme and who we read. The more you know, the better you'll be on the field. It's just, he's a freshman, so everything's moving kind of fast for him. We're trying to slow it down for him. We don't want to throw him into the fire too fast. He has the ability to play any Saturday. He has the ability to play, but we want him to grow mentally. He's done so this season. He's doing a lot better from camp. So you can see him any Saturday.